What's up, guys? It's Big Dizzy here, and today I'm bringing another After Effects tutorial. Today we're going to just go over all the features of After Effects and all the different effects and buttons and just getting used to After Effects. And this is a tutorial for beginners. So if you're new to After Effects, I suggest you watch this. It will be very helpful and hopefully make you become a better editor. So today I'm just gonna be showing you what everything is in After Effects and how to use it. So when you open up After Effects, you get a screen that looks like this, right? And there's nothing there, and it's probably gonna look confusing to you. But what you're gonna do to start it off is go up to Composition and hit New Composition. This is gonna allow you to start everything. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set the settings of the video to this. So you can just name it like main comp for composition or something, and then gonna make the width 1280 by 720, which is HD. Frame rate, gonna match it up to your clip, most likely 59.94 if you're recording with a PVR. And then this next thing is just the time. It goes hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Actually, I think it's frames, but we'll go milliseconds. So if you want it to be 1 minute, you're gonna put 0, semicolon 01, semicolon 00, semicolon 00, and that's gonna set your timeline to 1 minute long. And these intervals are by 5 seconds. If you zoom in with this thing down here, it changes the intervals by however much you zoom in by. So right now it's by 30 frame intervals. So that's that. And we'll start out with a project window. What this is basically if you use Sony Vegas, it keeps track of all your media. It's your media folder for Vegas, if you know what that is. So say you want to import a video or even a image or a sound effect or anything, it goes into your project window, and this just keeps track of all the media. If you want to stay organized like I always want to, you can click that button down there and create a folder, call it clips or something, keep all your video files in there. So yeah, that's how you create folders. If you want to be done with the folder or any piece of media, just drag it into the garbage can down there. And then also you get this button down here that looks like a composition. It says create new comp. You can either click that and it gives you options or settings to create the comp, or you can just drag your clip right into it and it creates it for you with the settings. So that's that window. Next is the effects and control window. It varies based on what layer you have selected. Right now I have my clip selected, and what it is it just keeps track of all the effects you put onto your clips. So say I put curbs on, which is a color correction effect. It just keeps track of that. It allows you to keyframe it from there, hitting this button, and then turn it on and off with that button. That's basically all that the effects window does. And also I forgot to mention that my workspace is set to effects. I find it the most helpful, and it's really just easy if you're an editor like me. So next we'll go over these bars up here. So you have your file, which is basically the same for every program you use, whether it be Microsoft Word or After Effects. You get new project, open recent projects, open project, close project, save as, all that stuff, import, whatever. You have your edit, which is also the same for most programs, which is like undo and redo. You can duplicate layers, split layers, and all that stuff, select, deselect. This is where it starts to get different. You have composition, you have new composition, you can change the settings of your current one, change the background color, trim comp to work area, which is, this is the work area, and this bigger one is the comp area. The work area, if you set to there, go up to here and hit trim comp to work area. It makes your composition the size of your work area. Add to render queue, that adds a comp to the rendering thing, render queue. which if you hit render, it makes it into a video and allows you to upload to YouTube. Save frame, which is just takes a snapshot and saves it to your desktop. And those are basically the ones I use in there. Layer, you have all your layers: text, solid. Show you guys what that is. It's just a black solid. You can use that for a lot of different things. A light for 3D work, camera for 3D work, null object for things that are more complicated than this tutorial, shape layer for things that I don't really care about right now, and adjustment layer for things like color correction or other things. So say you just add a color correction effect, light curves to it, you can turn on and off with that adjustment layer. I also use adjustment layers for most transitions. And by the way, I'm thinking about coming out with a transition pack for you guys. So comment on the video saying if that'd be helpful or not. A transition pack of probably about 10 to 15 transitions. It'd be pretty cool. But so next we're gonna go over all these different tools up here. You have your basic selection tool, which is the mouse. You have your hand grabber tool, which just allows you to grab the clip and move it wherever you want. So say you have your magnifying glass, so say you're doing a masking transition, you want to just grab that and move it to wherever you want it. So you have your magnifying glass, camera tool, we'll ignore this one for now, camera, which is for 3D work, pan behind tool, which allows you to change the center of your effect, shape creator tool, whoops, didn't mean to do that. But what it is say you just click your layer and you want to make a circle around it, just double click it, it creates a perfect circle. Otherwise, you can just go like this, select it, and make your own. But I like to be perfect, so I like to double click it. Pen tool, in case you want to make your own mask. Next you have your text tool, which just creates a new layer. Hey guys, whoops. Text tool creates a layer. Hey guys, Dizzi here. That's your text tool. Let's see what else. And then just brush and erase tool, which you don't really need to use, but it's just the same as Photoshop. So that's all the tools. We'll go into this main window here. What it is, it just gives you a preview of your clip. So the first, all the way to the left, you have your zoom thing. You can zoom in, fit to 100. What that does is it changes to however big you have that. You have your guides and grids and rulers. Turn those on and off. You have this thing, just shows the current time and what frame you're on. Take a snapshot if you do that, then hit this button right next to it, hold it down, it just shows your last snapshot. Resolution of the preview. If you have a big project file, you can change down to quarter and it'll load faster. And then you don't really, active camera, that's for 3D work. You don't really need any of the rest of them. What we have next is we have the preview window, and we'll start right here. This one just goes to the first frame of the clip. This one goes to the last frame. This one goes one frame forward, one frame back, and to play. If you want to preview something, say you have a new effect that you're trying out, you want to preview it, hit RAM preview, and what it does is it loads for a little bit, and it loads a video. And then it just shows it with sound what it looks like. If it's taking super long to RAM preview, you can switch this to say 2, and it'll just RAM preview faster, and you can also change it down to quarter, it'll RAM preview faster. What you have right here is just the effects and presets thing. It's the same as going to up here and choosing an effect, but this is just quicker. So say you're searching curves, and it just highlights it for you. You can just click here and drag it on. So that's that. There's really not much to that. If you don't type anything, it just gives you all your effects. That's that. So now we're on the last window. Here's the composition window, and say you have a bunch of comps. Hi. It just keeps right here is just like a toolbar. It's basically like a tab bar, like internet, and keeps track of all your comps. So what this composition thing is it keeps track of all your layers and clips you have inside of it. Say you're putting the episode together, you have a bunch of clips together. That's what that is. With this, it just tells you the frame you're at. You can search if you have a ton of clips. Search for the name of your clip, and it'll go to it. You have a graph editor, which is for keyframes, and it's kind of complex. I'll show you guys that some other time. You can turn the audio on and off. You can turn the video on and off, solo it or not. If you click this drop down arrow, it shows you all the effects, but right now I have none on them, so it doesn't show you any. If you hit toggle switch, go to mode, it just brings up all the layer styles, which if you use Photoshop, you know what I'm talking about. Say you have a ton of these layers and you only want, like, say you're in a project and you only want to show 3 because you don't want to have to keep scrolling up and down like this. If you go and turn this it looks like a guy peeking above a wall. It's called shy layers. If you turn those off and then hit this one up here, it just hides them. But then if you want to go back to them, just unclick it and they're there. So that's what that little tool is. Then this is just shows you where you at on your timeline. Like I said before, this one is your composition. You can use it to zoom in. This one is your workspace. And say you want it right there and trim the composition to work area. I already showed you guys that, I think. And then last you have your little zoom in thing. It just zooms in based on wherever your timer is. I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, just comment below. Also comment if you would enjoy that transition pack. I hope this guys help you out, and just remember, stick with editing. I know it seems complicated at the beginning, but keep working at it. You'll get better. Trust me, I was terrible when I started. I'm not even that great now, but I like making tutorials for you guys, and I just think it's fun. So please like and comment on the video, and if you have any questions, private message me or comment on the video. If you have any suggestions, comment on the video. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I'm out.